Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! You think you can intimidate me by doing a double feature, my dude? Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay, you caught me slipping. You caught me slipping because you knew I had to work early in the morning, so you knew I couldn't do another episode, even though I could, but it would take me about 2 hours. But alright, okay, I see you. I see you totally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a stat video for episode 2 only, and I'm going to have to play episode 3 to catch up with you tomorrow afternoon when I'm done working, because I have to work in the morning in about 7 hours. But I wanted to make a stat video for the second episode. So I'm doing this because I love you, and I hope you appreciate my suffering. I'm like Dano from Resistance, man. My ass is getting numb once you're from this chair. I hope you appreciate my suffering. Nah, mirt, nah. Well, anyway, you'll notice that the main menu changes depending on what episode you're on. I last left off on episode 2, so the windmill from the ski lodge is the main menu logo, and you got the ominous music playing along with it. So I'm going to show you real quick my stats for episode 2. Dun dun! A House Divided. Which, in all honesty, we did the same thing pretty much. Except for, of course, one vital thing. But in actuality, it didn't change much of anything. And I'll explain it later on. You see, you and I blamed someone else for taking photos, because you and I don't give a fuck about Sarah. I hate her so much. You and I hate her so much because she's a female duck, which is worse, bro. Honestly, I can't stand her, and I like duck. And you know, I know you hate duck, man, but I was one of the people who like duck. So boom. Alright, but I can't stand Sarah's bitch ass, and I want her to die in a worse tragic way, which I hope will come to pass for you. But I gotta shut up. I digress. Anyway, when it came to that choice, friendship, we didn't abide by that. We have no friendship because we're not friends with her. We only said that because you wanted her to help you, and I didn't say anything to her. I literally said we're not friends, which is still, I still used fear and intimidation to persuade her to help me out. So if you watch my stream of it, which I did of it, you'll see what I chose and how different it played out. Well, not really different, but you'll see it. We'll see what I did. So not much to say. Not much to say on that. Anyway, moving on. Oh yes, loyalty. Bro, you know damn well you and I were gonna be the ones to side with Kenny. Who the hell would sit with Luke and the other people? What, just because you met them like 5 days ago, and they locked you up in the shed? That classifies as them being as you being with them? No, bro. We thought Kenny died as Lee. Like we told Clementine, yo, Kenny was dead. Afterward, like she thought he was dead, but he wasn't. He was not dead. He came back to life. So of course we sat with Kenny. But you know, bro, it kind of reminded me of high school because I was one of those guys who knew a lot of people in high school, so I was always caught in the middle of cliques during lunchtime. I literally had to choose who I wanted to sit with at lunchtime. That was like the biggest problems I had to face during, you know, my high school days. Like, who do I sit with? Who do I piss off? Who do I, you know, be friendly towards for the day? And there were consequences. So it was like, oh, this was during high school, like my senior year and during high school. The season came out during like my senior year, I believe. So I was like, oh god, it's really hitting home. It was like, it was trying to like be all grown up and shit. But I didn't give a fuck about anyone else besides Kenny and his group, because I figured, hey, if Kenny is with them, then they're cool with me. So that was what I did. And then when it comes to honesty, that was where you and I deviated. But we had the same outcome pretty much. And what I mean by that is that what had happened was, it doesn't matter if you tell Walter the truth or lie to him about Matthew. What matters is if you decide to say if Nick is a good man or if he's like everyone else. When Walter asks you, is Nick a good man, that is what decides Nick's fate. So although you lied to Matthew about you lied to Walter about Matthew, whereas 56% of players in my version told the truth, which means 44% of players, i.e. you, 44%, at least in this version, did not tell the truth. And what that means is that I was in the majority and you were in the minority. And that's pretty fucking extreme, bro. But again, it doesn't really matter, because it just demonstrates how honest you are or how much of a liar you are. You decide to lie. You decide to keep it all hush-hush, which is whatever. I mean, I don't blame you, because in all honesty, it doesn't really matter, because Walter did end up dying by the end of this episode. And before you ask, no, there is no way to save Walter. No way at all. So, although that was a difference, there was a difference between us where you lied and I told the truth. The outcome was kind of the same, because you said Nick is a good man. That was what decided Nick's fate. If you had said he's like everyone else, or remained silent, as you like to do so many times, Walter wouldn't have taken the shot when the walker was attacking Nick, and the walker would have killed him. Straight up. Go back and replay that if you think I'm lying. Which therein lies forgiveness. Us, which means you, me, and 56.3% of players convinced Walter to forgive Nick. And in doing so, all it was you chose Nick is a good man. He's a good man. That was the kicker that fucking made him not take the shot, so to speak. So Nick could have died in this episode, bro. If you didn't answer the dialogue a certain way, Nick would have died. So there's that. And then now when it comes to bravery, you and I did the same thing. Which means, now it says 43.9% of players did what we did. Which means that 56% of players gave up right away. Which I think is fucking stupid. Why give up? If you have a shot, take the fucking shot. And, bro, I think it's fucking stupid and retarded how that little people, or that small majority of people did that. It was bad, bro. However, here's the kicker. During this episode, in A House Divided, there are two characters from your group which fates you can't control. One of them is Nick, which you and I saved, although we could have died. And the other one was Elvin. And the only way to save Elvin this episode is to give up right away. Or to tell Kenny not to shoot when Carver has Elvin as a hostage. Because there is no way to save Walter. No way. His fate is sealed in episode 2. It sucks, but it happens. But we could have had Elvin alive after episode 2, but we chose to seek out Kenny's help. And in doing so, we got Elvin killed. So it fucking sucks. However, what's done is done. So anyway, that's those are the stats for episode 2. Like I said, I apologize for the abruptness of this video, but I did not expect you to do two episodes in one day, or one live stream. So you'll have to forgive me. I'll probably stream episode 3 and 4 tomorrow. Probably, yeah. Or let's do one of them. I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel and how much weight I have, which I have a lot. I got like a quad, so I should be good to go. But just wanted to say thank you for watching these videos. And as I'm recording this, I'm totally naked right now. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Anyway, I'll leave you with the windmill. Dun dun dun. Oh, also, in case you're wondering, the reason why it looks different in my version is because of this. In the definitive version, there is a graphic black option, which I have on right now, which makes the game a lot more realistic and a lot more comic booky. And I love it. Personally, I love it. So that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoy it. I know it's unprofessional, but I'm tired, I'm high, I'm drunk. No, not really. But wanted to get this out. But alright, dude. I'll see you later. Peace.